Look, currently I live in a place where my current stand is quite big, and wanting to move out of the area now, I just decided to look around. There were a lot of places that I was thinking of going to, but for some reason we, bumped into this place, and of course the big stands. That's the first thing that attracted me here, because I'm used to that kind of life, and having to compare with the other estates, I found Blue Hills being just the perfect thing that I was looking for. Look, it's quite a beautiful place. It's one of those places that you never find in so many estates around the country. I like the idea that it's almost like a one-stop shop. There's everything that I need here. The peacefulness, the sizes of the land. There's shopping malls around the estate itself, and there's a school. There are schools. So I don't need anything. Besides, I like that quietness. I like that peacefulness. And as I said earlier on in your first question, the size of the land is actually what attracts me at this place. And I like the way everything is set up. If you look at the other estates, you can see the houses are almost on top of each other. Here, the size, as I say, is very, very big. And I can design my home the way I want it to be. I can, tell the architect, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, as opposed to the other estates where the architect would say to you, unfortunately, the land is this size, so we've got to do it this way. You have no other options. Here, I think the options are great, and I love this place. I can imagine just walking around, seeing the horses being, walked around also on a Sunday morning, in a Saturday afternoon, taking that stroll. It's just one of those things that you never find in all these other estates. I think the thought of putting up this estate was great. A lot of thought was put into into the designing of this estate, and it's also one of the features that I like about it. I think things like the school, you don't even have to drive out all the way. If you look at the other estates, the way they are designed, only the houses that are inside the estate will actually not be affected by things like noise of the cars passing by. Here, the estate is right inside. In fact, the cars that are passing on the street, they don't even know. Some people don't even know that there's an estate here. And, that to me is an advantage, because the quietness, as I said, plays a very important role for me. And the fact that my children can just walk to the school, for me, it's one of those top advantages. Look, I'm very, very excited. It's quite a mammoth exercise to put up a house here. As I said earlier on, the size of the land is very big, and most of the houses are very, very, very big, including my house. My houses are something like 1,415 square meter house. It's quite a big challenge, but I think, by the grace of God, one should be able to overcome those challenges. I'm quite excited. The challenges would be, to see the house at that foundation level done, going up. All the levels have been done, and I'm looking forward, and I'm hopeful that by the end of the year we'll be at roof level. When I visited this place, I looked at the security part of it, because what actually takes me out from where I live is the issue of security. Burglary, robbing, hijackings, and all those things. If you look at this place, I think one is safe. And one of the things that characterizes my life is that I travel quite a lot, and I've got a young family, and with the kind of this place, wherever I've gone, I think my family will always be safe. I've looked around the issue of the security, and I've seen that this place is quite safe, and I can relax. Wherever I've gone to, I know that these people are safe. We can drive anytime, we can come back from wherever we've gone to at any given time. We are safe, as opposed to these other places, like the current place where I stay. When I drive, I've got to be looking at the rear view mirror to see if I'm being followed or something like that. But here, I think it's spot on. If anybody had to ask me, do you think this is the right place? I would definitely say yes. I mean, the advantages are there compared to other places out there. I look forward to a great time when I live here.